I'm Mick Elliott from Electronics Specifier, and I am on the WinSource stand at Embedded World. With me is Armin Nadarovic, who is the sales manager Germany. I'm going to talk to him a little bit about WinSource's activities. First of all, Armin, perhaps maybe briefly introduce yourself and your role at WinSource.
Hello, thank you. My name is Armin Nadarovic. I am a sales manager in our office in Munich, and I'm working in a tight team with some customers that are local, and our idea is always to have stability, like stable customers, and to keep them long term with us. So that's a strategic partnership, and what we offer to the local manufacturers is always local insight, and we help them to keep a stable supply demand.
Okay, so you've been active in the global electronics market for some time now within the embedded and broader electronics ecosystem. Can you just talk a little bit about the activities there?
Yes, we've been established in 1999, so not a lot of companies can say that they are for 27 years in the market and still operating. And what for us is very important that we have a collaborative partnership with from the production to the procurement in different companies. So we are the in-between man, like between production and procurement, and we provide them with deep insights, lifestyle status of their products, and what we always aim is to have a long-term sustainability to offer to our customers.
I mean, there's a little bit of uncertainty in the market, but can you see positive changes in customer behavior and demand patterns?
Yes, as we are learning by time, the customers too. So what we can observe is that the customers are more planning. They are more calculating the supply risks and different criterion during the whole process. And what we see is also we can equalize supply chain stability with production continuity. So one means the other. And what we can also say is that currently the predictability over price is dominating.
So certainly at this show it's AI, edge computing, system complexity, big discussion topics. From your perspective, what's the biggest challenge engineers and manufacturers currently face?
Currently facing, it's a very dynamic market. We are living in the 21st century, and it is not called without a reason information age. Currently, we are experiencing that a fast information is valuable as gold. So that's probably the biggest thing.
Okay. Yeah. Are those challenges kind of changing what customers expect, both from distributors and supply chain partners?
Now, we're seeing that the expectations are changing. We see that stable supply is very important, but at the same time, transparency. So you need to be transparent and have a stable supply, while also a high risk identification, a very early risk identification is very important, so that all three can work together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're an independent distributor. How does WinSource help customers manage uncertainty compared to the traditional distribution models?
So we're one of the biggest free distributors, and our biggest plus point is that we are very flexible. So we have deep insights in the market, and we are very flexible. So that means there's no limit for help for a customer. We are not binded to anything, so we can help in our flexible ways to anyone who needs the help, and we have always a local team to support the customers. So we can work globally, but also at the same time locally.
When availability and lead times and life cycle states are unclear, how does WinSource support customers during the early design stage?
So saying back, we have a high information about the market, so we have deep insights, and it's not only the specifications of a component that helps the customer. We have real intelligence of the market and the demands. So what we can help the customer with is the risks of lead times. We can do on-time adjustments of their needs, and we can tell them on time when there is an end of a phase of their projects or some components that they need. So this helps them immensely when they need help from us.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, what does true resilience mean in terms of, it's not just we've got the inventory?
Yeah, it's not just inventory. Looking back, it's the information again, like knowing the market. And as I just said, we are 27 years already on the market since 1999, and we have huge insights on the market. So what we can offer is the knowledge where our customer can get feasible alternative paths. We can ensure production lines. We can monitor for them the market and then come with accordingly with some offers.
Okay, and just looking ahead, what capabilities will engineers and manufacturers value most in distribution as we go forward?
Well, it is hard to predict. It is a very dynamic market, but what we can tell definitely is, again, the information, having the information about anything in the early stages is very important. So, and fast. These two things, having an information very fast is gold. And what is the third thing, which is very important, is the executability of those things. Like if you have information very fast and you know that you can execute it, it means that you're on a good path.
Okay. Armin Nadarevic, Sales Manager Germany for WSr&x. Thank you very much.
Thank you.